am going out for drinks. So I'm just going to show you my outfit. I've just taken my hair out of my rollers, and yeah, I feel like a brand new person with this new hair color and the hairstyle, but I want to show you the fit. Okay, so this is my outfit. I've got this top from Shein, I think, and then I've got capris from PLT, and then my heels are also from Shein. And yeah, I'm going out with like an all black sort of look. As you guys know, I've already spoken about how like I'm addicted to wearing black clothes because I just feel like it's so classy. So yeah, I'm excited. Say hi, guys. This is round 2.
She's filming! I'm boring!
I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. Hi everyone. I am not that hungover, but I did have more wine than expected. So yeah, I feel like I'm feeling, you know, a little, do you know what, my body's actually quite dehydrated, so I am having like a lot of water, but at least like I didn't get like too drunk. I feel like wine drunk is different to like, you know, like spirits and stuff. So but it was like such a nice night. Like I had such a good time with my friends. Normally when I go out, like I always like try and make the next day very productive and like be really good to myself. So I'm gonna go out and do some like little grocery shopping and run some errands. But also, I think I'm going to go to the gym today because I haven't been in ages, and I feel like I just want to like detox that alcohol out of my body, because I'm not usually like I mean, I do love my red wine, but I don't go out every single like week. So when I do, I feel like I have the need to detox and like just get rid of all like the poison in my body. So that's what I'm going to do. But obviously before I go out, I have to start with my skincare. So I'm using my rice toner. This is from this is actually Korean skincare. So it's from I think it's called Beauty of Joseon, but I just don't want to like mispronounce it. But my sister got me this for Christmas, and it's really worked wonders for my skin. I feel like my skin's quite sensitive, so like actually having this is a miracle worker. I recommend it to anyone who has sensitive skin. I feel like this is my go-to. Okay, here goes nothing, my brand new cleansing oil that I bought on my shopping spree. I really want to like see the consistency of it. Like I don't know if it's like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's too, oh okay, it's not too thick, because if it was too thick I feel like that would be a problem. When I apply like really thick like oil-based products to my face, that's when I'm prone to like lots of breakouts and like spots. So I feel like this would be good. Do you know what it is? I feel like the middle of my face is always clear, but it's normally like the sides of my face that's prone to spots. But I'm really trying to like improve my skincare a lot, because during the summer I don't really want to wear too much makeup, because when you wear like a lot of makeup during summer, you just feel like your makeup's melting away, and no matter how much like setting spray I use on my face, I feel like I'm still gonna feel like a melting like ice cream. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna wear too much makeup over the summer. But yeah, let's just hope, let's give this like maybe 2 weeks and see how my skin is like. Also, the weather in London has been so good lately. Like, I'm not even joking, but then I don't want to like jinx it, because I just know that the rain's gonna come. But like, this is definitely like brunch solo date vibes. I really want to do a brunch solo date actually, and I might actually vlog it, but that's yet to come. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna go on some errands, maybe do some like grocery shopping. I'm really trying to improve my diet as well, because summer is in like 10 weeks, so I need to try and improve my physique, get toned. We all want to get toned. We all need to get that summer body. Like our body needs to be tea, you know. So yeah, I'm actually excited for that. But yeah, come with me on my errands. Okay, so guys, I'm in Tesco, but before I get my sourdough, I have found this smashed avocado packet, which is the best, instead of actually just cutting up an avocado, because I feel like the avocado itself are so high in calories. So this is actually really good. This on Jason's sourdough is so tasty. guys, I found it. The best. I prefer this one than the purple one, but yeah, you're coming home with me. The 72% Belgian dark chocolate. It's so good, but I have also seen 90% cocoa by Lindt. I really want to try the closest to 100%, even though it's going to be bitter, but I really need to try and train my taste buds because I'm going to be really healthy throughout the rest of spring, heading towards summer. But I don't know, I feel like I need to train my taste buds. Like for now I'll stick to 70%, then I'll move to 80, and then eventually I will try this. Like, this is a promise to myself. See guys, my promise to myself about being disciplined when I walk into big stores didn't age very well, because look what I just found. Organic date syrup. Now, I'm the type of person who likes to have a bit of sweetness in my Greek yogurt breakfast bowls, and this isn't so bad because I'm trying to be quite like whole foods, you know, like I'm quite a whole foods girly, so I really want to try this. I've been having like Canadian maple syrup, but I feel like it's not as like organic and natural, whereas this is like literally the only ingredients are basically dates. So I'm going to try this, and it's only like 94 calories per tablespoon or per teaspoon. Yeah, so I'm going to try this and take this home with me. Guys, look at all the healthy crisps. When I say healthy, it's not obviously like that healthy because there's still like added salt and stuff, but I'm so tempted. Oh my god, look how yummy this sounds. I really want to get it. Do you know what? It will be like a treat, like a reward treat, you know? Do you know what? Let me get out of here before I like get tempted to buy anything or get like attracted to anything around here. So yeah, I'm gonna go and pay for my stuff. Okay, so guys, this is my weekly shop. I know it looks like a lot, but this will last me literally through the whole week, so I don't actually have to go back out again. I've got all the essentials. I did end up going to Aldi, so but I just couldn't like film because Aldi is so packed. Like, it's so overstimulating. Like, the quicker I go in and get my stuff, the quicker I can get out. But yeah, this is like this is basically my diet. Like, this is what I eat. It's all pretty much healthy stuff. A lot of fruit, a lot of veg, a lot of salad. Also, I used to have the protein pots from Aldi, but I've switched to now fully organic, and I'm now eating Greek yogurt only because the protein pots, I feel like everyone falls for the protein propaganda and think that, like, you know, anything that says protein on it is extremely healthy, and it really isn't. Like, it's got so many additives to it, and like, I just want to be a whole foods girly. So this is what I have, and I normally have this with cinnamon, like literally ground cinnamon, and it tastes so good. And then obviously for my breakfast bowl, I'll have Greek yogurt with like frozen blueberries. I've also got frozen raspberries in the freezer, and then of course my organic date syrup from Waitrose. Okay, so guys, I'm just on my way to the gym. I literally cannot go anywhere without this headband on my head, but this is really good because it prevents me from it prevents my hair from getting really frizzy when I'm sweating, because I sweat a lot when I'm working out. So yeah, I'm quite excited for my workout. I haven't actually worked out in ages, so I feel like tomorrow I'm going to wake up quite sore, but that's a good thing. So the PB is 120. I can actually lift heavier, but because this is the Smith machine, I can't really get that much range of movement if it's with a heavier weight. So I'm going to do 120. Wish me luck. Okay guys, that's my hip thrust done. I feel like hip thrusts are the hardest part of the workout. I'm so glad it's done. So now I'm going to do step ups, and then cable kickbacks, and then cardio. Also guys, this is my #1 gym song. It really gets me through my sets, like when I'm lifting really heavy. workout is done. I am absolutely knackered, but I feel good. Like, you see how like exercise releases endorphins? Like, I really do feel it. Like, it's so good. Honestly, I feel like 10 times better than I was like before. But yeah, now I'm gonna go home, cook some nice yummy dinner, and see you later. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this hair today, but I kind of just wanted to give it a different style. So yeah, suddenly I have bangs. Hi everyone, happy bright and new day. Obviously it's sunny, which calls for 10k steps and matcha. So I think I'm gonna go on a little trip down Central, maybe go to like Oxford Street. I also need to go Selfridges to pick up something, and yeah, get a nice iced cold matcha. And also I went to TK Maxx yesterday, and I'm looking for like a nice Euro summer bag for my holiday this year, and I have found the most beautiful bag ever. It's by Mirasol, which is kind of like a trending brand at the moment. I'm seeing it all over TikTok. A lot of girls are getting it for Ibiza, and it's honestly divine. Like, look how cute this is. It's like so giving like Euro summer on the beach, ready to take your nice Instagram photos. And like, I feel like it's nice and spacious. I was torn in between this one and like a shoulder bag, but it was quite small, and I feel like the only thing I can probably fit in there is like my lip gloss. I know that like most bags that are so beautiful are really small, but at the same time it's like I kind of need that bit of space so I can actually fit things in. I can even fit in my DJI in there. So yeah, that's what I got. And I also got this vanilla body cream. Now hear me out, this is so amazing. Like, I normally use the Sol, you know, the Sol de Janeiro cream. I use that, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes it kind of gives like a tangy after smell. I don't really like smelling like, not oranges, but I can't explain it. Whereas this is more like a mixture of shea butter and vanilla, so it's like really like, it's on the sweet side, you know. I only like using Sol if I'm like layering it with a certain perfume, especially if it's like got amber in it or like an oudi perfume. But this is divine. It smells so nice. I'm actually obsessed, so I cannot wait to wear this again in the summer. I think I'm going to save it more for the summer, because I feel like I'm getting like a lot of like body butters. Like, I'm the type of person that I'm quite like a hoarder when it comes to like my self-care products. Like, I stack it all up and I don't actually get through them. So I made a promise to myself for me to use most of my body creams now, and then I can use this. So I feel like this is my motivation to get through the rest of my body creams. But yeah, come with me on my 10k steps and matcha trip today. Guys, the wind is so like crazy right now. Like, my hair is just so different to how it was when I left the house, but we're almost there. I honestly just feel like such good vibes because the sun's out, but I genuinely cannot wait to get my hands on an iced matcha with milk. So we are going into Genki and Selfridges because I heard they do a really good matcha, and I actually haven't tried it. Okay, we've got the matcha. Want to do a taste test? To be fair, it feels like I'm cheating on equivalence, but I think this beats the matcha that I had last week in Notting Hill. I think this one's really, really nice. Only because I feel like the ratio from milk to matcha is nice. Sometimes, like, you know, when you go to like matcha places, I feel like I'm getting lost. When you go to matcha places, I feel like sometimes they add too much matcha or they add too much like milk. But I feel like this is a perfect balance. So yeah, Genki wins. Package is collected. Now I just need to complete my 10k steps because I think I've only like completed maybe 3.5. So I need to try and get up to 10 because obviously summer is approaching and I'm trying to get as much exercise as I can. And I've also got Pilates booked on Friday, which is exciting. But I think I might save that for like another sort of vlog, like a come with me to Pilates, because it's really nice. Like, it's a new studio as well. So it's just like nice and clean, nice and girly. Yeah, it might be like a girly weekend for me. But so far, like, this week has just been so nice. Like, yeah, a lovely week for me. Okay, so guys, we have completed, in fact, over 10k steps. I'm actually quite proud of myself, but I am so hungry right now, so I'm gonna go home and have some lunch, and then I can't lie, I'll probably like switch to the next day because I don't think I have anything else planned for the rest of the day. Okay guys, we are in Superdrug. Ooh, this looks nice. I've seen this a lot. The thing is, when I always apply anything that's like anti-aging, like collagen and stuff, my skin doesn't react very well to it. But I've heard really good reviews on this, and I've never used this face mask, so I might use this. Also, seeing all the summer stuff really gets me excited for my holiday. Like, look at this. This is so cute. It's like the road dupe. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a little phone grip thingy. To be fair, I feel like these are for decoration, because if I got my phone nicked, I feel like that would come off. Like, it wouldn't really attach to my wrist, but they're cute. I really like the red. It's very much given Ibiza vibes. Guys, I'm also going to get this vanilla soap by Dove. It's so nice. I prefer the soap bars than the soap wash, so I'm going to get this because I absolutely love smelling of vanilla. Like, every single perfume that I have is vanilla scented, so this is a definite. It's coming home with me. Goods are secured. Officially a happy girl today. Hi everyone. I feel like I can't talk too much, because if I make any expression, my mask will fall off my face. But it literally feels so refreshing. Like, I don't really wear skin masks that much, because like I said earlier on, like, I feel like my skin's quite sensitive, but this feels like so refreshing. But I just wanted to have like a little chat, because I feel like I wanted to address this because it's been on my mind lately. And I received my sort of first hate comment, not on YouTube but on TikTok, and I won't say what the comment was, but I just find it like so funny how people would like spend their time of day typing behind a keyboard, because like most of the time people who send hate comments are keyboard warriors. And like, it just fascinates me how people can literally just type such rude things like on the internet and not worry about what's going on in their life. I feel like this is why like I don't really take like hate comments or like hurtful words or like anything that's sort of deemed like rude or negative seriously, because I feel like if someone's doing that, if someone's taken their own time and energy of their day to go and like say something like that on your channel or on your video or whatever you're posting, and they decide to comment something rude, I feel like out of all the things that you can do, the one thing that you do is come on my content and say like rude things. Like, don't you have a life of your own? And that's why, like, I have said this in one of my videos on my channel where I talk about how like the fear of like being judged can block your success. And I basically say how like anyone who sends hate are basically losers. Like, why would you take a rude comment that was probably typed up by someone who doesn't have a profile picture, or their profile picture is probably like, I don't know, an animation or a screenshot of something, so seriously? Like, why would you do that? The people who send hate, or the people who actually comment rude things, are losers, because they've got nothing else to do with their life. Do you really think people who are succeeding in their life, people who want to better themselves, people who want to people who want to improve their life, people who probably want to manifest a new life, do you really think they have time and energy to then go and type something rude and put it on somebody else's profile? No. Like, those are the people who have no life of their own. They literally sit down on their keyboard and type whatever, and I think that's just so like ill. Like, that's so beneath, like, that's so beneath me. So I don't feel like I didn't take that comment seriously, but I just feel like in general, I don't know how people can just sit there and just say like rude stuff and just not concentrate on their own life. And the thing is, like, I always like to switch those things around and think of it as like a good thing, because the thing is, regardless of whether your comment was rude or not, you're still engaging in my content, you're interacting with my content. So ineffectively, that's actually making me get noticed much more, because the more interaction and engagement you get, the more likely you are to get like bigger, you know. It's like, so I'll have like more followers, I'll have more views. So really, like, if you think about it in the long run, when you're like thinking about all those like successful content creators, those really big like YouTubers, really big TikTokers, and they've got like millions of followers, millions of likes, And obviously it's inevitable that they're getting hate comments, but their haters are also contributing to the life that they have now. So, you know, like maybe they received their big first paycheck from like their creator fund, and they probably bought like a new car or something. Even though I don't want to go down the materialistic route, if you were to take a look at all the things that these influencers have achieved in their life, some of it's actually due to their haters. And like, imagine hating on someone but also contributing to their success. That is a lose-lose situation. In fact, that makes the creator a winner. Like, that's a win-win for the creator, but a lose-lose for the hater. So I just feel like haters are just such losers. Like, yeah. But that was the one thing that I wanted to get off my chest. But yeah, if you feel, because I feel like it's inevitable that you're going to get hate comments anyway, especially for me as I'm a growing like content creator. I've only got like 40 subscribers on here, but obviously in the future when I get noticed more, like obviously I'm gonna have like people in my comments. But do you know what, like I don't care, because you're the one who's contributing to my engagement. Like the more you comment, regardless of whether it's rude or not, I'm going to get noticed, and that means I'll get more subscribers, more views, etc. So I feel like people are just such losers, like when it comes to sending hate comments and sending like rude things. And if you think about it, like I'm not the type of person who like would sit there and be like, oh, it's like, oh my god, I'm so upset now, it's going to stop me from doing more. Like no, like I send back the love back to that person. Even if they sent me the most gut-wrenching thing ever, I'd send that love back, because these are what these people need. Like they need that good energy in their life, because they're clearly lacking of it for them to be sending such rude comments. So joke's on them. Anyway, I'm gonna give this like an extra like 5 minutes, and I'll take it off, because I feel like I feel like I've just come out of like the swimming pool. Like I don't know, my face just feels very drenched. But yeah, I'm gonna just have like a sort of movie night. I'm gonna try and watch a horror movie, because I feel like I love horror movies, but also at the same time they do like have that weird energy, and I really am in like my high energy. But I haven't watched a horror movie in ages. But I'm not talking about like those supernatural ones. I prefer like the psychological ones. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, because I've got quite a lot to do, especially tomorrow. I've got to wake up at like 6 a.m. So yeah, I'll end the video here.